Welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. Um, One thing I'm really gutted about, like, there's a live prop base on X at the minute, and I can't, like a Spaces, can't get on it because I've got to make this video, and then I've got to go and do a night shift. But this is like seven, eight coins that could probably give you a massive return coming in the bull run. Even at these rates, at these prices, I think we could do really, really well. There's some bullish news potentially that the Federal Reserve is signaling potential rate cuts. It says here that it's Federal Reserve officials, including Boston Fed President Susan Collins, have indicated that if economic data continues to align with expectations, the central bank may soon begin easing its monetary policy. The timing and pace of rate cuts will be data dependent. Market expectations vary, with some anticipating significant rate cuts by the end of the year, whilst others expect a more moderate approach. Economists and investors are closely watching the Federal Reserve's decision as they navigate economic conditions and inflation trends. So we thought about this for a while now, that as we go into the last quarter of the year, which is where I think we'll start seeing some sort of traction, particularly as we go into like a big bull. I still think there could be another sizable dip along the way, but if these rates get cut, then the money printer comes on, and we have a potential to go parabolic in a lot of coins. One thing I want to show was this as well. Me thinking about which crypto can turn my $187 into 1 million, so I don't have to go to work today. I feel exactly the same way. I feel like that is. Obviously, it's very difficult to do 187 to a million. And then there's this. Crypto is green today, so everyone's having a little bit of a dance, a little bit of a party. First coin I want to talk about is Trias. So again, not going to deep dive into these coins today. Just a little brief overview, because obviously there is a video on the channel. If you want to flick back, there's quite a few Trias videos. If you want to go and have a look at those, hit the subscribe button, flick back through, see what you think. But I think this has got the potential to be a $100 coin. Its highest was $31.70, and right now we're looking at $5.87. We were obviously speaking about this back when it was $2 to $3, just over $3, and it's in range now, I think, for a great return. They're doing lots of things. There's like I said, there's loads of videos on the channel about this, but yeah, one of the videos is entitled "Why You Need 1,000 Trias in Your Portfolio." This is, for me, definitely a $100 coin, heavily undervalued in my opinion. Next one is Quant, obviously interoperability. Very, very good price at the minute. I've been buying this a lot more expensive than it is right now. Most of my buys were like $100, $80, that kind of range. Whereas now this is looking really, really cheap. It looks like it's on a discount. But if you look at the max chart, we can see what it did back in 2021. It just went absolutely parabolic. As you can see there, the actual all-time high for this is $427.42. So this has got a lot of scope to go bigger. What I like about Quant as well is its scarcity. Only 14,612,000 coins, and a lot of these get burnt, I think, by accident a lot of the time. Trias, by the way, only 10 million supply, so really bullish on both of those. Casper, probably becoming my absolute favorite coin, to be fair. It's been nothing but a superb coin. It's proof of work. Obviously, it's and again, check back the videos that I've already made on this. The supply is obviously higher on this one, but I think it needs to be. $4 billion market cap, just under. I think this has got potential to go really, really high, really high. It's going to go to a minimum of $1 for me, potentially by the end of this year. And then I think as we go into the bull run, you could be looking at anything between $2, $3, up to $5. I don't want to make ludicrous predictions. I've seen people say $10 Casper, $12 Casper, $17 Casper. I'm not going to think that that's going to happen in this bull run. If it did, great, then we can all retire. But I don't think it'll go that high. I think maybe 2 to 3 seems to be like a great place. 5 would be, I think, its absolute max, depending on if we have this massive super cycle like we think that it could potentially be. Its max chart, as you can see, is beautiful. It's constantly going up, consolidating up again. Its all-time high Now, it wasn't too long ago. All-time high was 20 cents 9 days ago, and it's 20.5% down from there. So still a lot of scope for this. Still worth accumulating, in my opinion, even at these prices. Obviously, that's not financial advice. There is no financial advice on the channel, but I think this has still got massive legs. Having Casper in your portfolio, I think, is really important. I think if you have none in your portfolio, I think there's probably a problem. You probably need to add some Casper, because I think it's going to be one of the coins of this bull run. Myria, game and crypto. I like to have a little bit of a spread into different narratives. Gaming's going to be big. It will come round. It'll have its day, just like it did in the 2021 bull run. Myria at the minute is on a massive discount, as you can see. We were buying it around there, I believe, and it obviously it's done really, really well, but it's only a $43 million market cap right now. It seems to have gone a bit flat, but I still think this is going to come back strong. And I think at these prices, it's absolutely laughable how much you can get this for. So its all-time high was back in December, or at 0.01668. Fantastic. I think it's a really, really good project. I think the Telegram's really good. I think they've got the games are starting to get there now, and when it does take off, I think this could be the gala of the 2021 bull run. And again, feel free. I've done videos on Myria as well, and obviously Casper. Next, RightStream. The Crypto Night Show is coming thick and fast. A lot of good things going on with Right. They have the NFTs. There's a staking pool. There's an opportunity for you to get involved with the shows on the channel that you can basically become part of that, own exclusive merchandise, things like that. Very, very underrated project. A lot of people were heading towards Hello more than RightStream, and I think RightStream is probably better than Hello in my opinion. But again, its market cap is only 2.1 million. This has got loads and loads of scope to go really, really big. This is more in the entertainment, crypto entertainment sphere, but I think it's definitely got a lot of legs. The chart looks a bit strange, but there was a hack, and they recovered really, really well. But we are down now quite low levels, so I think this is a great opportunity to get involved in RightStream. If you haven't yet, there is a video on this channel where I have an interview, an AMA, with the founder, Riaz Mehta, the guy who owns RightStream, and it was fantastic. He's such a clued up guy, really nice guy, very intelligent, knows exactly what he's doing, bags of experience, Emmy nominated for awards, loads of good stuff going on for RightStream. I think this is going to be a fantastic play in the bull run. ICP, now this is very much like a Marmite coin. You either love it or you hate it. A lot of people point to the chart and think, oh, that's horrendous. There is a nuance behind this. Sam Bankman-Fried basically pulled off the worst thing you can possibly do, and it was obviously hyper extended in price in the end of the last bull run, and it looks like an absolute flat dead chart. I get that. If you do it over 3 months, it's not looking good. Over a month, looks a bit better, but I still think that this has got a load of legs. It is still remarkably cheap, in my opinion, at $7.46. I think, again, this could go well over 3 figures. Really, really interesting project. It's aiming to be basically the internet of Web3, and it's something that I think will do really, really well. And I know, again, a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it, but this for me is definitely a good buy at this particular price. Next is PropBase, which is the real world asset token that we speak about. It's a real estate project. You can basically, for $100, get basically shares within a property. I did that. I've shown you a video, I think it was a couple of days ago, where I showed you that I did that myself. $34.5 million market cap. I think this has got a lot of legs, a lot of time to run. I think we could be seeing a very, very good return on PropBase, and right now I still think that's a really good price to be getting involved with. Its all-time high was 26 cents back in April, and it's going to far exceed that. I can see this going well over $1 again. Now, for meme plays, now this is a little bit different. So I really, really like Bubba. I think it's doing a lot of things in the background. Again, it's so undervalued. It's on Solana. No one's really talking about it at all. Yet it's doing a lot of things in the real world. You know, what would you do for a million Bubba is one of their like they do that as like their promotional videos and stuff like that. They've had people laying in glass boxes with snakes. They've had people wing walking. They've had people swimming with sharks. It's very, very interesting. I think this is going to do really, really well. Again, there's no such thing as a safe meme, but I think, you know, from where it is now to where it can go to, so it's 95% down from its all-time high, which was 0.012. This has got loads of legs. A 10x on this would be so easy, but you're looking more like 30, 40, 50x. I can see that happening as well, but if you want a quick, not a quick 10x, but if you want a 10x that's kind of inevitable when memes come back again, I think this one is really, really good. I think if you can get yourself a million Bubba, you'd be pretty much set on that. It's something that I'm acquiring them a bit by bit to try and get to a million Bubba. I think this is really good. If you want something that seems to be a bit more battle tested, then Brett's on the base chain. It's being spoken about a lot. A lot of big influencers really like Brett. I told you the other day about Cassius Clay, who bought $15,000 worth with the potential to turn that into $50 million. He's already turned it into 8, which I think is probably down to about 5 now, maybe 6. But even so, $15,000 for £6 to £8 million, you kind of like, well, I'll take that. That's fine. I'd love a trade like that. I'd definitely take that. But I think this is a probably slightly safer because there is so much interest and so much promotion, and it is on base, which is going to be like one of the bigger narratives. It's like we've had Solana, we've had Ethereum. Base is a great chain. It's the fees are so much less, and I think it's got a really, really, really good chance of doing really well. But again, it's nearly at $1 billion market cap. It has hit $1 billion market cap in the past. Just think, personally, I feel a little bit too late to the party with this one. I will be making a video on Brett though, because it is very, very popular. It is intriguing. I am kind of thinking, should I just get a small allocation of Brett at least just to have some in there, because they think that potentially between 20 billion and 100 billion market cap, so that would be decent. You'd take that, but again, it's a tricky one because it has ran so well already. But we'll look more into it when we do a deeper dive just onto Brett, so we can have a good talk. Also about Bubba, by the way, is they've just released a merch store, so you can start getting Bubba merch. So that might be something to look at. Maybe I'll get some and parade it around on the next video. But if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. I always appreciate when you guys do that. It really helps the channel out. Comment, tell me what your favorite coins are going into the bull run. Tell me about your favorite memes, anything you want to talk about. Just stick it in the comments below. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you are doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening. And as always, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.